Hey there everyone, this is Bob Martin, the RCSubGuy, and I am in my new facility. That's right, we got a new shop at the Drydocks here. We're really excited. It's going to expand our capabilities and bring some better service to all of you. But in the process of moving, I discovered a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need anymore, and I want to give you the opportunity to get a hold of cheap. So if you're into the hobby of RC submarines, if you're thinking about getting into the hobby of RC submarines, this is your chance to score some pretty cool stuff at some really great prices. So let me tell you how it's gonna work. Alright, so rather than me telling you what it's going to be worth, I am going to let you tell me what you're willing to pay for it. So we're going to do what I am going to call a secret or hidden auction. So I'm going to have all of this stuff here, and there's a whole table full. Once you find something that you're interested in, you're going to fill out the form on the website, and the link is in the description of this video, and you're going to let me know the maximum amount that you're willing to pay for it. If your bid ends up being the highest, it's yours. We'll calculate some shipping and I'll send you an invoice. If for whatever reason you don't pay for it within 7 days, it's going to go to the next highest bidder. That is going to be how it's going to work. So let's take a look at all the stuff that we've got on the shelves that I'm going to let go for cheap. Basically, there's no reserve on this. If the highest bid is $5, it's going to go for $5. So we're going to go through each one of these. We're going to assign each item a number. If you're interested, fill out the form, send in your bid. Let's get it sold. Alright, let's get started. Item number 1. This is a plastic model kit by Revell of Germany. This is a Type 9C 40, so it has the fast dive deck on it with the divot on the inside. Brand new in the box, as you can see. Plastic model kit. These are great for RC conversions. One of the later bids is actually going to be the early war version with the sub driver that comes with it. So we're all set up to rig this up if you want to make a submarine or a static display. Probably worth between $150 and $200, depending if you can find them or not. So item number 1, Revell of Germany Type 9C/40 plastic model kit. Item number 2, this is a Blue Devil destroyer by Lindbergh Models. This is set up to be sort of a rudimentary RC model. It was set up to have running gear inside, and I believe it actually comes with motors and all of that fun stuff. Yeah, it's motorized. So if you want a surface craft or something to shoot at with your submarine, here you go. I couldn't tell you what it's worth, but it is brand new, still sealed in the plastic. Plastic model kit by Lindbergh with all the RC guts to make it go. Item number 2. Alright, item number 3 and 4. Number 3 and number 4. These are hard-sided kits, perfect for expensive radios, for putting in your travel kit, for going to the pond. You can put all of your tools and small parts in here. I believe this one is set up for a radio, and this one just has felt or foam on the inside. So we'll take a look at number 3. This is what the inside looks like. It's compartmentalized. This, like I said, it's great for bringing to the pond. Item number 3. Item number 4, aluminum hard-sided case set up for radio. Great for transporting your radio, but this is all pick and pluck foam, so you can put anything you want. Item number 4, hard five-sided aluminum radio carry case. All right, item number 5, and through many others, are going to be radios. We're going to blow through these pretty quick. So item number 5, this is a JR XP6 102 radio. It looks like it's 72 megahertz on channel 38. I'm not sure if it powers up fine. Looks great. I don't think I've had this one for very long. This is in almost new condition. No receiver, transmitter only. This was item number 5. Item number 6 on 72 megahertz, channel 35. This is a Futaba SkySport T4YF transmitter. This has the NiCad batteries in it. Brand new condition. No receiver crystal has been inserted. That is item number 6. This is a, what is this? A JRF400 radio. 72 megahertz on channel 59. Used condition, but it looks like it is still in really good shape. Battery is still holding a charge. It's a 4-channel radio, set to go. Item number 8, this is a 6-channel VEX radio, and this has the NiCad battery conversion, so it's not using AA batteries. This is a 75 megahertz radio system on channel 89. I carry receivers for these in my online store. This is all set up, ready to go. I would say it is in new-ish condition. Premium used, I would say. So item number 8. Item number 9. This is an Attack 4 radio by Futaba on 75 megahertz. It is dusty, but still looks to be in decent condition. Battery is still holding a charge. This one comes with a battery charger as well. And this looks like 72 megahertz on channel 13. Oh, nope, channel 50. Channel 50. So this is a 72 megahertz radio. So there you go. Futaba Attack 4. Item number 10. Futaba Conquest radio system. That battery is dead, may need a new battery system. It's on channel 68 according to this. There's no battery in it, which is probably why it's not holding a charge. But looks like this is a 75 megahertz radio, and that would be 6 channels. Item number 11, 75 megahertz radio, Nautical Commander. So this is a 6-channel radio, and it's definitely old school, but for those of you that really like it, this is your chance to grab one. It's on channel 84. It's missing the screws for the back cover, but everything looks to be in really, really good shape. It's a Nautical Commander radio system on 75 megahertz. That's item number 11. Item number 12. This is a Royal 12 by Evo Multiplex radio. So this has lots and lots of channels and functionality for you. This is a 72 megahertz radio put out by High-Tech. Doesn't power up, so the internal battery may need to be replaced, or could just be needing to be charged up. But that would be a heavy-duty radio if you have some heavy-duty needs. Item number 12. Item 13, a Futaba SkySport 4 transmitter on channel 76, 75 megahertz radio. Will not power up. Going to probably need a new battery, but Futaba 75 megahertz radio. Item number 13. Item 14. 75 megahertz radio by Airtronics. This is a 6-channel radio, a VG600, which, by the way, was the very first radio that I had in my very first RC Submarine. Very similar to this one. It's a very good radio. 6-channel Airtronics on channel 86. Is another Futaba Attack 4 4-channel radio system. Again, you know, this is crossed out. It says it was converted to 75 megahertz, but the sticker does say 72. Item number 16, Futaba Sky Sport T4YF. 4-channel radio on 75 megahertz. Powers up. It's actually in really, really good shape. So 75 megahertz surface frequency. Looks like it's on channel 69. Still got the plastic on the front. Look at that, almost brand new, just a little dusty. So that was unit number 16. Item number 17, and this is wrapped up, but this is actually, it's brand new. This is a Wi-Fi WFT06X on 2.4 gigahertz. So if you want all of the convenience and reliability of the new style of radios, and certainly they work for RC submarines, you just need to extend the antenna of your receiver above the surface of the water. This is for you, 6-channel, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi radio. Item number 18. This would be great for a surface running submarine. I believe it is just the 2-channel, one for throttle, one for steering. Comes with the receiver on 2.4 gigahertz. It would be a great little project for you. That was item 17. The Polk's Hobby computerized radio, and the cool thing obviously about these is that they are crystal-less. It's synthesized receivers. Now the neat thing about this is actually the previous owner did a ship's wheel conversion on this. So for steering, it's actually got this beautiful little ship's wheel on it. And then he did a dual throttle conversion. Comes with the receiver, the Seeker 2 receiver. This is a 75 megahertz radio. So this is super unique. 75 megahertz for RC submarine use. This would be a great radio for someone. Item number 20 is super unique. This is a model kit of the Terrorfish from the Stingray TV series back from the 60s. Now some of you may actually be reminded of this because I used this kit to create my famous brass bass steampunk submarine. But basically it comes with all the resin pieces. It's brand new in the box, ready to go. So the Terrorfish, you can either build it stock as you would have seen it in the TV series, or hey, go crazy and kit bash the heck out of it and turn it into a display or RC submarine. All right. Item number 21. Now this, it was the start of kits that I was going to produce, and honestly just don't have the time. So these are all the prototype parts. Certainly 100% usable and functional for building your own RC submarine. This is a DSRV, and it comes with all of the 3D printed parts, including the keels, the strap-on boxes at the back, a 3D printed propeller for it. You know, you got your propeller shroud, and I started the work as well for putting all the bearings and bushings and everything in there. So if you're looking for a really unique model, this is the DSRV, basically designed for using the body as your watertight cylinder. So super unique. Be a great project to really flex your creative muscles in terms of getting fully functional. All right, the next ones are going to be batches of receivers, and these are high demand receivers I just don't have a home for. So we're going to start with some Sombra Labs receivers, and they come in two flavors. One is the Shadow 6 and one is the SL8. One is 6-channel, one is 8-channel. Again, these are programmable, so they do not use crystals. I absolutely love them. They are dead reliable and they work really, really well. So we're going to batch these up into a few different batches for you. Starting right here, Sombra Labs SL8, brand new, still in the package with the Shadow Programmer. Brand new SL8, still in the package with the Sombra Labs receiver. Now this may or may not work. I have not tested it. The antenna has been cut because it was mounted in a cylinder with an antenna extension. Should work, but no guarantees. Bid accordingly. Sombra Labs SL8 receiver. All right, Sombra Labs Shadow 6. And this has no Shadow Programmer with it because I don't have any, but if you've got one, comes with a jumper, all set to go. Sombra Labs Shadow 6. Next one is a bundle of 2 Sombra Labs receivers. And again, not sure whether they work or not. Came across these years and years ago. Comes with the programmer, but you get 2 for the price of 1. Next lot is again 2 of the Sombra Labs 6-channel receivers, brand new without the case, but you can see they're still bundled brand new with the Sombra Labs programmer, Shadow Programmer that comes with it. We got another bundle of, looks like 2 Sombra Labs receivers in here, brand new, bundled, completely ready to go. They look to be brand new. And this one, you can take a chance. I haven't tested it. The guy that sent it to me said that he wouldn't be able to get it to bind to his radio, but hey, it might be worth gambling a few bucks to see if it would work or not. But that's a Shadow receiver as well. And now we're going to move on to a Seeker 6 dual conversion receiver, and this is the Polk brand, and you again don't need crystals for it. It locks on to frequencies. So this looks to be brand new in the package with the instructions. All right, this is a brand new LipoGuard from KMC Designs, basically designed to protect your lithium polymer battery from over discharging and give you visual indication of the state of charge. Brand new in the package, no longer in production. And now we've got a bundle of 2 old Subtech electronics, and by old I just means that they're not in production anymore. There's an AFS2, which is I believe the fail-safe unit that Subtech had put out, and then there is the SES3 dual function switch, which is brand new in the package with the instructions. Those go together in one lot. Next up for bid, this is the flying sub that went with the Seaview plastic model kit by Mobius. This is absolutely big enough to convert to RC operation if you so desire, but it makes a beautiful display kit as well. Brand new, still in the package, ready for you. All right, the next lot is some military models that I came across in my long journey. We have a B-25J Mitchell bomber by Revell, and we have the Revell Harrier kit. And then we've got 3 plastic figure kits. These all go together in one lot. These would make a great gift for son or grandson or daughter or granddaughter for that matter. All goes together in one lot. Trumpeter Kilo kit in I believe 1/144th scale. Yes, 1/144 scale. This is large enough to convert to RC operation if you've got tiny fingers. And a lot of patience, but brand new in the box, although it is not sealed. So Trumpeter Kilo plastic model kit, 1/144th scale. All right, the next 3 lots. This is the Mobius Skipjack kit. Now these are probably the best candidates for RC conversion available in a plastic model conversion scenario. built into a beautiful size, and they perform exceptionally well. We've got RC gear that will drop right in here for you and get you going. I have 3 kits, so the next 3 lots are all going to be exactly the same, brand new kits. The first one is brand new in the box, not sealed. The next 2 are brand new in the box, still sealed in the original plastic, with the original price tag of $120 when they first came out. They're probably worth a little more than that because they're getting harder to find. Okay, the next 5 lots are actually sub-drivers, or as they were known back in the day when they were being produced, watertight cylinders, or WTCs. These were put out by David Merriman III. And we got some various sizes. We're going to go through each one separately here right now. This appears to be a 3-inch diameter watertight cylinder, brand new, never used. Nothing has been installed into it. We have aluminum tray, dual motor outputs. We've got 1/8 inch seals on the outside. We have dog bone adapters connected to the back. And this is a gas ballast system set up with an oversized propel tank in the back and a gas saver setup. So brand new, 3 inches. I'm going to say the ballast tank is probably about 14, maybe 16 inches in overall length, with an 8-inch electronics compartment in the back. So brand new, ready for your next project. D&E watertight cylinder, single output shaft, 3.5 inch diameter, looks to be about a 9-inch electronics component, and this has the adjustable ballast tank in it. And the reason that you would do that is so that you can reuse this in multiple models to have variable ballast capacity. Again, it has the gas saver, oversized gas bottle inside, and then inside this has electronics in here, and it's got an ACE RC receiver. It has a Vantech RET44 electronic speed controller. It's got a battery eliminator circuit and 3 servos, as well as an SES2 electronic switch and an APC3 automatic pitch controller. So these are kind of old school electronics, but man, are they dead reliable. All solid state electronics. Comes complete with the linkages pre-installed, the seals pre-installed, and I'd say actually I would really be quite surprised if this was used more than a couple of times, because everything looks to be in excellent condition. All right, another D&E 3.5 inch diameter watertight cylinder. Looks to have about a 7-inch ballast tank with the gas saver arm, oversized gas propel reserve tank inside. Electronics have been removed from the inside, so really all you're getting is a sub-10 40 amp electronic speed controller and your main drive motor. That's single shaft, and you've got all of your linkages installed, all of your seals installed, ready to go. All right, next up is a, looks to be a 3-inch diameter watertight cylinder, labeled Type 7. This came with a DK Models 48 scale Type 7 model Submarine. So if you've got, say for example, the ARC model 48 scale Submarine, this should be a pretty ideal size to install in it. I got about a 14-inch ballast tank in here with the gas saver and full gas ballast system. We have 3 servos installed with all of the linkages and seals complete, ready to go, and our 2 twin shaft outputs in there. Nothing else inside, except of course your ballast servo. That's it, ready to go. It does not look like there is a cap for the one side. So you just have to fabricate an end cap for the end of that ballast tank. All right, last one. And this is a cute little one. This looks to be a 2.5 inch diameter watertight cylinder, about a 9 or possibly 10 inch ballast tank, gas ballast with the gas saver system inside. It's got a Futaba FPR114H 4-channel receiver inside, 2 servos. I am going to assume that that's a Subtech pitch controller wedged on the inside there. Looks like a battery eliminator circuit, and and a SubSafe electronic unit by Subtech as well. So that's a fail-safe unit installed. Single shaft output, both linkages installed, all bearings and seals installed, ready to go. I'm gonna guess overall length maybe 20 inches. All right, the next one is going to be a beauty, and bid high on this one because there's a lot of value here. This is a German Type 9 submarine model kit by Revell of Germany, put together by actually a good friend of mine who has also pre-painted it. So installed, ready for weathering. The deck basically comes off and you've got full access to all of the internals. We've got your drive shafts installed with some beautiful little brass propellers in there. Comes brand new with all of the guns, all of the fittings, all of the basically all of the other parts and railings, everything else that you need to finish out the boat. And what I'm also going to include with this is a brand new sub driver, still in the box for the Type 9, specifically designed for it. So you get the sub driver and the model kit, all of the pieces. You'll just need to flesh it out with a little bit of electronics, your battery, your radio, and you would be 100% ready to go. Next up, 196th scale US blueback submarine. Now this is a, I'm going to call it a nick and ding special, only because there is just this little tiny bit of wrinkling that ended up happening in the gel coat there that made it so that I'm not comfortable selling it as a brand new model kit. But other than that, beautiful layup and all epoxy and cloth layup. And of course, we've got the fitting kit, appendage kit, that was put out by David Merriman. So you've got all of your saddles, white metal pieces, propellers, control surfaces. The rear section is completely set up with all of the control surfaces installed for you. Ready to go, just glue it on and you're done. This is a perfect starter sub. And we are actually coming out with a dedicated sub driver specifically for this unit that will get you going. So this lot, basically the complete hull kit for a US blueback in 196 scale. The last thing up for bid is actually super unique. There's 2 of them. They are 1/48th scale cutaway models of Disney's Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This was a very limited run of model kits put out by a company out of the UK that did a tremendous job of doing not only the exterior of the boat, but a full and complete interior of the boat. I built one of these. It's up on the shelf back at home on display. So I've got 2 of these. So the next 2 lots will be the cutaway Disney Nautilus. All right, and the last thing that we've got for you is actually a big fiberglass model. This is a Type 2 UC2 hull that was laid up by a very talented individual by the name of Craig O'Neill. He created this from scratch. It's got all of the propellers, it's got the control surfaces, the sail is inside. It's a high quality fiberglass layup. It's an absolutely beautiful model, about 6 feet in overall length. This would be a great project for somebody to get into a very sizable model without, kind of breaking the bank. So yeah, beautiful model. That's the last article that we've got up for auction. Well, there you go, everyone. This is the inaugural silent auction on behalf of the Nautilus Drydocks to clear out some stuff that I'm sure you are going to absolutely love. Again, just to sum up what you need to do if you are interested. Note the lot number of the product that you are interested in. Go to the link on my website, fill out the form, and that's going to need information like what your lot number is, what your name is, what your email address is, how you're going to pay for it, and of course, your maximum bid. Bidding is going to be open for 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, I'm going to take the highest bid. Whoever has the highest bid gets it. We'll do up a shipping quote for you. We'll send you an invoice and get your stuff on the way. You don't pay for it within 7 days. It's going to go to the next highest bidder, so do not delay. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little departure from the standard way of buying stuff. We'll keep this in mind. If it goes out well, maybe we'll do more in the future. Again, my name is Bob Martin, the RCSubGuy with NautilusDrydocks.com. Thanks for joining me. Catch you next time.